What's good, you guys? It's your boy Jared Bless coming at you guys with another video, man. First things first, guys, if you guys are excited for UFC 291, make sure y'all boys drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you guys get notified whenever I upload. But guys, we're gonna get straight into today's video. So if you guys don't know what this video is about, by the title, this is gonna be UFC 291 Underdog of the night. Now basically it's very simple, guys. Underdog of the night is I look through the entire card, do my analysis, do the breakdown, and I pick my most confident underdog of the card. And we're gonna jump straight into this. The underdog of the night for UFC 291 is going to be Michael Chiesa. I do not have any understanding or any idea as to why Michael Chiesa is an underdog in this fight. I don't know if it's a recency bias thing. That is a little bit of it. You know, Michael Chiesa is currently on a 2-fight losing streak, and we just saw Kevin Holland get a KO over Santiago Ponzinibbio. So that is an issue that happens, with betting. But guys, let me tell you something right now. Every single time that Kevin Holland has to face a grappler, he loses. There's only 2 grapplers that I can think of in my head that Kevin Holland has beat. One was Jacare Souza, and he was on his way out. And if you know Jacare, he wasn't even really relying too heavily on his grappling, right? Kevin Holland got that weird knockout on the bottom. And then he had a win versus Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. And that was like just a really quick win. And that's the only way I can see Kevin Holland winning this fight. So if I'm being realistic, right? Which one is more likely? Kevin Holland going out there, running out there, getting a knockout versus a guy in Michael Chiesa who's, only been stopped once in his career? Or can I rely on Michael Chiesa to get his wrestling going and win the fight that way? I'm going to say that Michael Chiesa can do that. He averages around, 3 takedowns a fight. He's very accurate with his takedowns. And Kevin Holland's takedown defense is terrible. It's at 50%. So more than likely, when Michael Chiesa goes to shoot, he will get the takedown on Kevin Holland right away. I'm trying to see who's the only person that ever finished. Yeah, Joe Lozon finished Michael Chiesa literally 9 years ago, and that was at lightweight. So that's when Chiesa used to drain himself at lightweight. He's now at 170. He's 4-2 at 170, so he's been successful at 170 for the most part. Had 2 little hiccups in a row in his past 2 fights against grapplers. Didn't go his way. But guys, this fight is literally tailor-made for Michael Chiesa to win. The only thing is that it's a chance for Kevin Holland to get a ranking from somebody. So I'm guessing that's why UFC, made this fight. Kevin Holland is popular. You give him a ranked opponent, but this is just not going to be, it's just not the ideal fight for him at all in order to win. Michael Chiesa is going to, stay on the outside, kind of circle around. Kevin Holland's going to come in hot, fire, hot, try to get the fight over it, quickly. And Michael Chiesa is going to simply be able to, maybe pump out a few jabs, and then he's just going to shoot. He's just going to shoot. And then once Michael Chiesa shoots, he's going to be able to control Kevin Holland on the ground. Now, obviously, we see what happened to Michael Chiesa when he fought Vicente Luque, but I don't, Kevin Holland is nowhere near the level on the ground as Vicente Luque. He's just nowhere near the level. Vicente Luque was able to get into a weird scramble and then submit Michael Chiesa. And then Michael Chiesa's next fight against Sean Brady was able to just pretty much get his wrestling game going. And if you guys don't know, Sean Brady himself is very, very dangerous on the ground. So those were stylistic matchups. And in this matchup, Michael Chiesa has the stylistic matchup advantage. He 100% does. I'm putting money on Michael Chiesa, so I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. If he loses, hey, so be it. But I'm going off of styles here. So I don't know how Michael Chiesa is an underdog in a fight where Kevin Holland has never, ever shown, not in one of his fights, that he can deal with grapplers. Who has he beat at 170? Santiago Ponzinibbio, who's not the same fighter due to all the injuries. He beat him by KO. The fight before that, 170 versus Striker. He got absolutely dominated. I don't want to really pay too much attention to that, so we'll skip that. We see what happened to him when he fought Hamza. That was at 180, but still Hamza's a grappler. Then his other 2 wins at welterweight are against Tim Means and Alex Oliveira. Those guys are not grapplers at all. So yeah, whenever Kevin Holland fights grapplers, he loses. He went against Kyle Dawkins. That fight wasn't going well for him, even though it ended in a no contest. Kevin Lee did end up tapping out. The headbutt was the result of that, but the fight wasn't going his way anyways. And then Marvin Vettori and Derek Brunson, he got dominated in those fights, even though it was at 185. And that's just how it's been for Kevin Lee. He's never, like, I'm not just gonna think that all of a sudden he's gonna just run out there and just be able to stuff takedowns or get an early flash knockout. Like, that's not the case here, guys. So Michael Chiesa plus 125. He's not a big underdog, but guys, like I said before, underdog of the night is simply I look at the card, see who's an underdog, and then we go from there. I think Michael Chiesa was like plus 135 before, if I'm not mistaken. So more people are going to put money on him. I guarantee the odds are going to close, because people are going to be like, wait, is Kevin Holland some type of good wrestler here? No, he's not. He's not good in the clinch. He's not good defending takedowns. He's not good on the ground. So how all of a sudden he's going to just beat Michael Chiesa? It doesn't make sense. So that's going to do it, guys. I think that Michael Chiesa should be able to easily get this win here, get his wrestling going, and just ride out the 3 rounds, maybe even get a submission. That's very possible. For the most part, Michael Chiesa is safe on the feet. He's barely hit on the feet. So I don't know how he's just going to all of a sudden get knocked out or stopped here. I'm not really sure what people are seeing. Yeah, that's going to do it for the video, guys. Underdog of the night, UFC 291. We're going to start keeping track again. I lost track before. I ain't going to lie. You know what I'm saying? But now we're going to start fresh. Underdog of the night, UFC 291. We're going to keep track. So, guys, just understand this will be kept track every single week. We're going to do underdog of the night. But this week, we got Michael Chiesa. So let me know who you guys' underdog of the night is in the comment section down below, man. Drop them down below, and I'll pick one winner. Whoever picks the right, their underdog, I'll pick one winner, and I'll cash up you some bread, man. $5, $10, a little something, so you could do a little bet for the next card that comes up. And yeah, that's gonna do it for the video, guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, guys. Subscribe. We're so close to 500 subscribers, and I would really appreciate it if we could get there. But I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace.